All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Travis back with another video today, and we are back on the Need for Speed Unbound. We just got done with the third qualifier. I don't know if the next one is the Grand or if we have to go through another qualifier. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but today's video is going to be a little bit different. All right, I know we just got into this new tier now, as you can see on the screen. We are rocking our brand new 2017 premium Nissan GTR. I don't think the premium really makes a difference, but that's in the name, so that's what I'm going to say. And we just won this from the last qualifier. We went ahead and upgraded it. It's a free car, so I figured if we don't like it, we can grind our butts off to get the money back and upgrade a new car. But I figured that we're in the S Plus tier, so I can put on all the upgrades that I want to. I can max this thing out. That's basically what this S Plus is. So I figured if I upgrade it and max it out, it should be up there. It should be viable regardless, even if I upgraded a different car. Obviously, I know that there's going to be other cars that are going to be really good and probably better than this one, but this is what we're going to rock with for now. So if you have been enjoying the series, please make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate every single one. If you hit that notification so that we don't miss any more content like this to the channel, I appreciate you all. And also let me know in the comment section below what other games you want to see me play on the channel. All right, I know we've been kind of going through Spider-Man and Need for Speed Unbound right now. I have a couple games in mind, a couple games in store that will be coming to you later on once we get closer to finishing these two series first. I'm trying to get through these so that way we can move on to other series as well. But I appreciate all the support so far, and let's hop into this thing, man. So first things first, I'm going to show you all the upgrades that I did make to this GTR. I mean, as you can imagine, I didn't engine swap or anything. There was only really one engine that would have been better, like base wise, but upgraded, I don't know if it would have been that much better. But as you can see on the right, we have a 2.4 0 to 60, so it's actually only 0.2 better 0 to 60 than the Corvette that we just finished off with. And then it has a 232 mile per hour top speed. So as you can imagine, all these engine parts, they're all elite. They're all the elite level ones. It's S Plus. I have to go all out for this. So the chassis, the suspension elite, brakes elite. Now there is a couple things that's interesting. So tires and clutch, they do have an elite version of those, but it didn't really make a difference for the car. It made the car a higher level, but stats performance wise, it didn't make much of a difference. So maybe since we have all the upgrades on it now, maybe it will. So I'm going to go ahead and check that real quick just to kind of make sure. But as you can see, road tires, elite level. It doesn't change any of these stats right here. It only puts it up +2. So maybe there is a slight performance difference once you're actually driving with it, but I'm not entirely sure. If stats-wise, it doesn't make a difference. But maybe it does give me a little bit more grip. Maybe it helps me out at higher speeds. I don't know. We'll see how this feels. If it doesn't feel up, because I mean, this is a $42,500 upgrade. This elite tires are $20K, so that's $62K that I would have to spend, which would put me under $100K. So I kind of wanted to lean back just a little bit and kind of work, see if I could get a couple loopholes in there that would save me a little bit of money. Because after all, if we don't like this thing, if this thing is getting dusted and blown out by these other cars, we're gonna have a problem on our hands, and to say the least. Obviously, we can sell this car if we have to get more money back. But honestly, we could probably just grind some of the other races, like the S tier races with the Corvette, or the A plus A tier races and stuff like that to get money. But I'm hoping this thing's gonna be viable. I went with this thing because I figured I would save the money, because I would have to spend, $200,000-300,000 on one of the top tier cars, as well as trying to upgrade it as well. It would have basically taken all my money So I figured let's go ahead and go with the car that they gave me for free, and then we'll kind of upgrade that and figure things out along the way. So continuing on, clutch, we have the 7-speed transmission, which is actually the highest we can go up to. That obviously gives me the highest upgrade level. Differential, I didn't really touch that. I mean, it kind of helps with the sliders and everything. I don't really mess with the sliders too much. Maybe I will a little bit. Maybe get a little bit more drift in this thing, because I feel like this thing's going to be super sticky, and it's not going to want to drift at all. I know this is probably more of a grip car anyways. Auxiliary went with the I think it's pro or super level damage increase, whichever one it is. I'm not sure. We didn't go with the impact protection. We don't total that much whenever we're escaping the cops or whatever. So, and plus I hit a lot of gas stations along the way, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then we got undercover racer. Cops take twice as long to spot you. This one I had on the Corvette as well. It is a game changer. I promise you, it is a game changer. All right. So when you're going along the road, you can just fly past them. A lot of the little like Corvettes or the Charger cops, I just run into them. Go ahead and eliminate them from the equation altogether, because that makes it's better for me. But if you just want to drive straight past them, it takes twice as long for them to actually notice you, and that's honestly a big deal. So that way you ain't got to worry about the cops or anything like that. But 4 out of 4 grand ready. We are ready for the grand. That is this Saturday. So it is a $200,000 buy-in, and the reward is a 1988 Countach. So obviously that is the car that we built together at the beginning of this whole entire series. So hopefully there is a bunch of big money races in this thing. This first day is probably not going to be as interesting. I want to try and get a couple races in with this GTR. This is kind of what this episode is going to be. So if you kind of want to skip this episode and go to the next episode, which will be the Grand, I completely understand. All right, but if you want to kind of get a sense of where this GTR is, maybe you want to pimp out this GTR yourself, and maybe you want it in your garage, I'll go ahead and try and showcase it the best I can here. So let's go ahead and head out. Let's see if we can find some type of races. So we got our first S Plus race down here. It's the Big O. It is a speed race, so this is interesting. This will showcase obviously a lot of the top speeds and everything. So it's a $24,000 reward if we do win this. So this is one of the big money ones. This is going to be interesting because we haven't raced with this thing yet, and we don't have that far to really drive. So we're not going to get much practice in this thing before we actually hop into a big race. So
units, we will be increasing the amount of police vehicles out on the streets today. Go bag us some racers. Happy hunting.
Let's see how this thing feels when we going along the road here. As you can see right there was another cop right there, but wasn't able to spot us. So
hey, how you holding up with all this?
All right, like you said, I'm a contender. We'll find a way to make that buy-in for the Grand, with or without Tess.
Damn right. I've been thinking about Jasmine. This Alec guy ain't the type to lose money. You think she'll stick to her guns or throw the race?
Honestly, I have no idea. It all happened so fast.
all right, not able to really finish that conversation, but that's all right. Oh, so okay, so just straight out the gate, the acceleration is 2.4, 0 to 60. The acceleration doesn't feel as powerful as I feel like it should be. I mean, now's the time to figure it out. I mean, we have to figure it out before the Grand comes around. We have to be ready to win this whole thing. So it looks like now we have entered the same league as ASAP Rocky. He has a 387. That Mercedes, we actually drove that. We were grinding one day, and we actually able to drive in that car. It's a pretty interesting car for sure. But we finally entered the league of ASAP Rocky, so that's interesting. We're gonna go ahead and bet against him. We are a higher level, but that doesn't mean anything. All right. Our Corvette was right there at the same level, if not a little bit higher. And that McLaren, that Lyric and that McLaren was still beating us. So it doesn't mean anything. So let's go ahead and see how this works. Okay. Alright, I just had a phone call there, so I do apologize for that.
Scumbag took us out, people.
Don't turn back, I'm right behind you.
Patrol's joined in on pursuit of the suspect, dispatch. Patrol's on the chase.
A couple little mistakes from me not paying attention, but so far, hey, I don't want to say anything too early because you know what happens whenever I say something, but
They took us out. Go take this bonehead out.
I'm close behind, don't slip up.
he is kind of catching up. I'm not gonna lie. I like the way this thing turns, though. It turns really well.
If it ain't first, I don't want it.
Team, this is Patrol. We're pulling out of the chase.
The nitrous is kind of crazy, though, but I mean, so far that was a fantastic race. So ASAP Rocky was kind of he was kind of catching up there, about like 60%, 60 to 70% in the race. He was kind of catching back up, but I mean, for the most part, I dominated that. I mean, the start, the acceleration of the start at the start, that was really good from the GTR. Great acceleration, and obviously we had great top speed too. I mean, we were punching at 230 for most of that straight. So it was a really good showing, but obviously we need a little bit more under its belt.
Yes?
Listen, the cops are serious about shutting down the Grand. They've already started making moves. Getting around ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. Wait, why are you telling me this?
Maybe I want your ass out of jail and in that final. Later.
Hey, wait, what's going on with Alec? Yaz? Damn.
What? Don't be calling me like that. I don't even want to talk to you. I just want to see you at the starting line at the Grand because I'm about to beat you and get my car back. That's what's about to happen. All right, here we go. We are into another race. Got 4 laps of this, so.
Oh, it's on. I'm right behind you.
So far, so good. I mean, this thing can take these turns pretty fast. That was a little bit iffy, but it still works.
Yo, watch out, here I come.
I honestly would not mind one of these in real life. These are actually,
Tails of those suspects.
I love the sound of this thing. This would be very fun to have. This would be very fun to have in real life. So I can take that turn flat out.
Right behind you.
I'm almost lapping this dude back here. That's crazy. That's domination right there. Hey, if I'm dominating races like this, I am a. Maybe there's a difference here. Because right now it's not. Right now I'm dusting these people, man. Maybe if I enter a different tier, like with Lambos or Ferraris and all that. But I mean, there's some Lambos and Ferraris in the races, so I don't know. We have to get the cops off of us, and then we're gonna hit this scenic route race. It's a pretty long race, but I mean, you see the reward right there. It is an S tier, so we have to go back to the Corvette. All right, I have to be really careful now. It's gonna be very different back in this Corvette, so I have to remember.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm taking your money.
Oh, I see. It's going to be like that, is it?
The competition just got interesting.
Nobody's gonna fix the chase.
I mean, if I can kind of get in the lead early, I feel like I'll be okay, or at least up here with the pack. It's so far so good. Nope, you didn't get me off track.
I'd rather not contend with the LPD.
Go ahead and take the lead right there.
Those suspects, dispatch.
This is good. I'm enjoying this.
AWD is on the scene. AWD joining the others in the pursuit, dispatch.
A little bit too hard. I probably should have hit the handbrake right there. But I really don't trust tapping left trigger to get the drift going. I really don't trust that right now. It's like if I just kind of tap the handbrake, it helps. I feel like it works more. Okay, needs a little bit of nitrous. Get back up to speed.
Dispatch, are you seeing this? They're hitting traffic.
It's a little bit unfortunate. It slowed us down a little bit. Get around that civilian right there. Yeah, I feel like we can kind of hit those turns a little bit faster. Like those hard 90s. I feel like we can hit a little bit faster. We're a little bit better on the drift. And I feel like our acceleration helps a lot too. Get us back up to speed, but I don't know, so far. Oh, something happened to him. I don't know what happened to Lyric back there, but I'll take it. It helped us out even more. Maybe he probably messed up on one of those drifts. I would guess probably. All right, we were able to kind of hold that. I like that. We got flying cop cars out here. All right. A solid win right there. Usually it's not that bad, but that I mean it was a great race from us, and a pretty looks like Lyric messed up somewhere in that, so just almost perfect race from us. Pretty bad race from or a little mess up there from Lyric, allowed us to get a little bit bigger a lead, so we'll take that. We'll see if anything else is around here. I mean, at this point, I have to try and get maybe 100K of profit per day. I feel like that would kind of be the only way that this would really be worth it to us. There's not much S plus going on right now, so I'll probably go ahead and hit this race right here. It's another S, so I'll probably hit this one right here, and then I'll probably lock up this money for the nighttime. So let's go ahead and get over there. All right, here we go. We're into our next race here. We'll definitely get a little bit of a profit. McLarens are built for like actual like road racing, but somehow the McLaren is better off-road than my car. Like, look at it. Look at this. All right, there we go. We had to restart. We bet against Lyric, and he would have won that last race. So we had to restart. I focused up. I won the race. Like, I know it's only 1150 on the side bet, but I feel like I had to. I mean, once you get into like this range of profit, you have to kind of have to work with it. And it makes a difference when you're like at this low of money. So we're already at 5 stars, so let's go ahead. Let's try and bake this money, and then we will move on to the nighttime. Hopefully we can get the same amount of money too. So let's go ahead. Let's escape these cops.
What happened? What are you doing here?
Where's Rydell?
He's out?
I asked Alec about what Tess said. If he wanted me to throw the race. It's true.
And what did you say?
I told him no. And well, he wasn't about it. I thought he might come here next, and I couldn't let that happen to Rydell.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Guess Alec never gave a shit. Saw a big score and he took it.
I know the feeling.
Listen, I wasn't part of what happened here 2 years ago. I just bragged to Alec about where I worked. Well?
If that's true, then why did you ghost with our car? You had 2 years to make it right.
What, come back here into open arms? You heard Rydell that night. He took me in when no one else would. Whatever. I don't give second chances, and I don't expect them.
So now what? You know Alec's game. What are you gonna do about it?
I'ma hit him where it hurts. Liberate his inventory. You interested?
I could be.
I'll call you.
I'm still coming for that car.
Good.
No. No.
Hey, kid. Let's bring her back.
We will.
I don't want her back. I don't want her back. As simple as that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I'm gonna do one more episode because I feel like we did a few races with the GTR. The second race wasn't too much of it. It was just basically like a NASCAR circuit. I mean, it was a very small one, but it was, you know, kind of like a NASCAR circuit. We just went in an oval, and we didn't get much practice. We got one of the sprint race. We got so that allowed us to see a little bit of the performance from the GTR. But this it is looking good. I will say that. Obviously, if you all want to see a different car, if you want to see another car, let me know. I know we've done a lot of Japanese foreigns in here, so if y'all want to see something else, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna be grinding every single day, so every single day on here to try and get this money up. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we'll do another one like this. We'll do a couple more races with this GTR and get a feel for it. And then after the next episode, we'll just skip right to the finale. I'll do a lot of the grinding off camera, and we'll just go ahead and skip to the finale. So hopefully, escaping the cops will be a lot easier because we're already at a 5 heat. So this nighttime that I'm about to grind in the next episode is going to be very interesting. I'm gonna have a lot of cops on me. Let's see how it goes. So I appreciate you all. If you are enjoying it, please make sure you drop a like. subscribe to the channel. If you see that red bar, if it's still a red bar and it says subscribe, then go ahead and hit it. All right, once you hit it, it'll be grayed out. It won't be red anymore, and you'll be a part of this community. So I appreciate every single one of you that have done that. Also, hit that bell notification if you want to be one of the first ones to see my videos. As soon as they're uploaded, it'll notify you. Appreciate everybody that has done that, and appreciate everybody that's also subscribed and liked the videos and supported the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. All right, I know I say it every single video. I basically say it twice a video, every single video. Y'all probably tired of me saying it, but I'm not going to stop saying it because I do appreciate every single one of you that do support the channel and the videos. So until next time, that's all for me, and I'll see you all later. Peace.